the local woman who walked hundreds of miles in preparation for the Pope's visit.
You're watching NBC7 News at 6.
So the Pope's here to the U.S. does not include a West Coast stop, but it will feature a very famous figure in California history, and there is some controversy about this saint-to-be. NBC7's Greg Bledsoe explains.
Well, the person who is about to become a saint has strong ties to this place here in San Diego and also some strong opinions surrounding him.
And more people said, I didn't know anything about the mission.
For travel writer Maggie Espinosa's new book, she decided to take a walk.
And so it ended up being 49 walking days over the course of 10 months it took me.
And just how far is that?
796, exactly.
Visiting each of California's missions from San Diego all the way to Sonoma. And a lot of those miles followed in the footsteps of a soon-to-be saint.
As I was walking, every mission has a statue of him in their gardens.
She's talking about Junipero Serra, the founder of California's first mission here in San Diego more than 200 years ago. And the museum with his namesake now sits high on a hill overlooking Mission Valley, a museum Matthew Schiff says has been a little more crowded lately.
We've seen an uptick, and we imagine it's because of all of the sort of chatter going on about it.
The chatter is because when Pope Francis makes his first U.S. visit later this week, one of the first things he'll do is make Serra a saint. But it's a canonization with controversy.
Father Serra is a very controversial and intriguing figure, and so what we want to do is lay out as many of the facts that we know of today as we can for people.
Over the past several months, protesters at California missions have criticized Serra for founding a system they claim exploited and abused California's native population.
Here they were enslaved, they were beaten, they were whipped, put in shackles.
A letter from the California Association of Tribal Governments demanded the Pope cancel this week's ceremony, and an online petition asked Governor Brown to oppose Serra's sainthood.
His name and the missions go hand in hand.
While Maggie Espinosa says Serra was not the focus of her trip, anything she posts about him seems to get a reaction.
And I would get people saying murder, rapist, know your history, etc. And I wasn't posting it to try to make a statement about him.
Yeah, we'll be watching for sure.
At the museum, Matthew Schiff says they don't take sides, but they also don't mind all the extra attention lately.
Whatever your preconceived notions are, the fact that you're interested in history makes us happy.
A judge today affirmed